shooting now.
Of Brumskine County, here present, Honorable Jeff Barham Brown, my fiance, Mr. Charles C. Dennis, members and affiliates of the Liberty Party, members and affiliates of other political parties here present, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say a special thank you to all of the media outlets present here today. You are the holders and purveyors of truth in our country, county, and body politics. Thank you, media, for your role in preserving integrity and truth. To all of my supporters here present, I am so grateful that you have chosen to be on this journey as we seek a better Buchanan and Brumskine County. I continue to commit to being the servant leader that I have promised to be. I have called this press conference today to address some issues, misconceptions, and concerns that have been circulating the past 6 months, but especially in the past 1 week. First of all, I want you all to know that Brumskine County is for all of us. There is no one family, one group, one political institution, or individual that owns this county. If you can trace your heritage to this county, or if you reside in and contribute to the moral, social, and economic development of this county, we welcome you. My father, the late Councillor Charles Walker Brumskine, was born and raised in Buchanan, Brumskine County. My mother, Estelle Brumskine, hails from Johnny Nathan Town, District 1, Brumskine County. As a young woman, I grew up in Monrovia, but spent weekends, vacations, and holidays in Brumskine County. Every Sunday, we attended church in Upper Buchanan. I have fond childhood memories of my county. As an adult, I watched my father navigate Vassar politics and national politics. The thing that was most memorable to me about my father's political life was that no matter the amount of hard time, or betrayal, or defeat he suffered, he still had an incredible love for our county. He would always talk about his Vassar people, and his greatest desire was to bring benefits to the people through national political relevance of Brumskine County. My father was not perfect. He was not able to achieve all he sought, but in everything he did politically was born out of a sincere love for his county, Brumskine County. Because of this love, my brothers and I were raised with a sense of duty and obligation to Vassar and to our country. This is why, for years, Charles, Walker, and myself have been the largest contributors to scholarships through the Brumskine Family Foundation. It is us who was one of the largest contributors to the Liberty Party that we see here today in Grand Vassar. My father died November 2019. On December 14, 2019, we laid his body to rest here in Grand Vassar. 2 months later, in February, I'm now going to tell you how we got to this point we are today. 2 months later, in February of 2020, I began hearing some news that there was going to be a restructuring of the party officials and the constitution of Liberty Party. Bear in mind that Councillor Brumskine had not been buried for more than 2 months at this time. Right after we buried Councillor Brumskine, my mother, his widow, We sent her to America to go rest small and to heal herself. In March of 2020, 3 months after Councillor Brumskine was buried, the COVID-19 virus was raging throughout the world. My mother called me. She said, me and your grandma here in America, we don't feel safe here by ourselves. Please come to be with me. I took the last flight from Kenya Airways to leave Monrovia in March of 2020. I was hitched in America until July because all of the airports were closed. July 2020, I returned to Liberia. And I started to hear that these rumors about the restructuring of Liberty Party was getting stronger. That Musa Bilete wanted to be chairman. I am a person of my yes is my yes, my no is my no. When I believe in something, I make sure that I support it to the fullest. If I do not agree with something, my voice is very vocal. I met with the leadership in Liberty Party. Bear in mind, at this time, I held no position in Liberty Party. I was not political leader. I was not chairman. I was not secretary general. I was not vice chair for administration. I was simply a partisan of Liberty Party. The reason I did not hold a position was because Councillor Brumskine was not a man of nepotism. Councillor Brumskine would rather empower somebody else's child before only empowering his own. He wanted to build an institution on rule of law, on inclusivity, that means everybody was welcome, on integrity and on ethics and merit. If you could do the job, your last name did not have to be Brumskine. You can't do the job. I was working with him with no position. When they said they were going to be restructuring the party, my position was very clear. It was a bad idea. Let me explain. I want everyone to hear it. I did not think it was a bad idea because Musa Bilete was a bad man. I have never said that. I, as a lawyer, I understand that institutions, like political institutions, political parties, they are like businesses. They are like corporations. There are rules and governance that you must follow with every institution. Even the government of Liberia, there are rules and policies for governing the various agencies and ministries. The same with a political institution. My position was there was no need to change the leadership in the Liberty Party because, number one, we had just gone to convention 2018. Our constitution did not call for another convention for 6 years. Number two, Councillor Brumskine had not been dead for 1 year yet. We had not taken off our black. We had not stopped mourning Councillor Brumskine. I felt strongly it would be an offense to him. It would be saying to him, the thing you left behind was not good enough, so we must come and change it. I felt it would bring problems because we had leadership. If you change leadership prematurely, without legal authority, it will cause problems. I was very vocal against not bringing Chairman, who is now Chairman Bilete, to the leadership of the National Executive Committee. Once again, let it be very clear, I had no personal issue with Musa Bilete. Steve Zaho was a big brother and a friend to me, so was Musa Bilete at the time. But I knew that this was not right for the party. I told all of the leadership, we fought. We had heated debates. We came here to Grand Bassa County to have executive sitting, council sitting. I spoke very lengthily and very strongly against changing the leadership. I was told by some, this is not your power farm. I was told by some, it is a new day for Liberty Party. I was told by some, Brumskine era finished. I was told by some, your party leave money in the party. We were abused. The same abuse that you see happening today, it happened 2 years ago when we tried to save Liberty Party. I started fighting because only a principal continue to fight a battle that you know you cannot win. We decided to shift our attention to making sure that Senator Nyong'li Kanga Lawrence was re-elected as Senator on the Liberty Party ticket in December. My team and I formed a group called Charlyne for Nyong'li's re-election. We worked hard. Although I was in Monrovia, we put our $5, our $10, our $50. We bought our t-shirt to make sure that the senator was re-elected. Many of you saw pictures of us. At that time, CPP was alive and well. Pictures of us supporting the political leader to make sure that she won on that party ticket. After the senator won, Liberty Party went to convention in Banga in January, I believe, of 2021. A white ballot. No one opposed him. No one opposed him. No one opposed him. He was elected as chairman to Liberty Party. After Musa was elected as chairman, the Liberty Party leadership began moving forward, all very happy, all in harmony. I had some conversations with Senator Lawrence at the time about my dissatisfaction with LP. And I told her, she asked me, do you want to be on the CPP Advisory Council? I said no. If anything, I will work with Liberty Party because I can never